Hello my wonderful people! Today the Fedora Man Truth Detective is going to be telling you about Linux computers again, and I'm going to be telling you how to back up Linux computers and what is the best solution I have found with backing up Linux computers. Well, this might sound kind of esoteric and like weird and like why would you do this, and I'm going to explain to you why I do it this way. I back up my Linux computers on SD cards. Like, why is that? Why SD cards? Because SD cards are more and better storage devices than USB sticks, for example. You shouldn't back up on a USB stick because those can corrupt. I've had USB sticks corrupt, and I've had situations where clients, when I was working with computers, came to me with corrupt USB sticks and they had important information, couldn't be restored. If you have important information, SD cards, better pick. And if you really think about hard drives, spinning platters, not a good backup solution. Slow, very slow. The file systems on Linux can be kind of finicky with USB drives, for example. Not a good solution. If you have a USB-C SSD drive, that's a good idea. Or if you have a NAS, that's also probably a good idea, but slow, NAS is probably a slow solution. So no network attached backups, don't do that. I don't think that's good. If you want to do offsite backups, small, portable, you can even keep it with jar, You're not gonna keep a fucking 3.5 inch drive with you. You can get SD cards nowadays, like terabytes, like 2 terabytes. They can be pretty expensive. But for example, this card, I paid 45 euros for 500 gigs. If you have on your Linux computer NVMe SSD, for example, that is like 1 terabyte, then get a 1 terabyte, get a matching SD card for your operating system drive, and use an SSD for sure as your operating system drive on your Linux computer. Back up on that and just back up your home. Pick your home folder and back up the whole home folder. It's one click, copy, paste. Easy, Magic. Do it. It's great. It's easy. And when you have a matching SD card, this is not volatile storage. It will never, corrupt. SD cards can only have problems when they have been plugged in too many times and used too many times. What are the best SD card brands then? I would say go with Kingston. That's, I'm a YouTuber, I know SD cards, I use this like, I'm a photographer, so I use this like a bitch, I plug them in all day. And plug them out of the camera all day. So I know my SD cards, and I have had a couple of SanDisk ones that kind of don't work like good anymore. Kingstons, they always read on the first try. Even if they're old, even if they have been used a lot. I don't know why, but I would go with Kingston. And it's very simple and easy and kind of easy to do backup solutions. You don't need any kind of script or any kind of automatic backup thing, and you should kind of, if you have many computers, it kind of gets more complicated. But you could do the same. You could do the same thing if you invest in something like 150 euros in your backup solution, just with SD cards. These are actually quite, you know, they write quite fast. And the best thing about SD cards compared to like writing on even SSDs that are USB, for example, is that they write very steady, you know. With hard drive spinning platters, they go all over the place, you know. Like even if you have great quality like spinning platter discs, you know, like Western Digital Red or Western Digital Black or something. Do they even make those? I don't know, but I have one. I still have one, you know. When I had like spinning platter discs, you know, that's one of the reasons also why I wouldn't recommend you do backups on them, is that I had like Seagates, like 3 terabytes, you know. I had like 3 of those break when I was younger. Yeah. But nowadays, you know, I don't maybe need that much storage, but I have been thinking that I should go for. I have been thinking about buying a new computer actually, and I have been using ThinkPads and Intel NUC for the longest time, but I'm thinking about actually like getting 2 terabyte NVMe SSD. Like that would be like optimal for me, because I want to go to that 4K video production level, and you need so much storage for that. So I'm thinking about buying a new computer. Okay. Thanks for watching. That's how you back up. Think about it.